Today, we're going back to the fall of 2001, and this case takes place in Columbia, Missouri, when a 48-year-old man named Kent was working late night as a sports editor, and he had it all. Friends who loved him, a happy family, a job that he was passionate about, and on October 31st, it was going to be one of those long nights, because there was a basketball game that Kent had to cover for the article for the sports section, and a bunch of the other games hadn't happened yet, but he had to be prepared so that when it was time for him to go, he'd be ready to write his article and get it going. And he had to be there late, which meant past midnight even. It was going to be a really long stretch. He actually didn't even end up leaving his office until somewhere between 2:12 or 2:20 in the morning on November 1st, somewhere in that window. And the crazy thing is, it wasn't like Kent was the only one working super late that night. He had other coworkers who were also still at their desks working hard, getting their articles in. So at around 2:30 a.m., just a few minutes after Kent left, two other coworkers walked out the front door. They were a pair of janitors named Jerry and Shauna, and they had just walked out shortly after him, not too long after, but they didn't see Kent anywhere. Yet what was weird is that his car was still parked in the lot. They also saw two men near it. And as soon as these two guys saw Jerry and Shauna, they just turned around and ran away, almost like they had been caught doing something that they weren't supposed to be doing. Now, of course, this was obviously sketchy as hell. So right away, Jerry and Shauna ran over to where the two guys had been, just to see if they could get a sense of, what they had been up to. Were they trying to steal this car? Were they doing drugs? Just trying to figure out what happened since they took off so quickly. And as soon as they got over there, that's when they found Kent. He was lying on the ground in a puddle of his own blood.